Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell. Ooh, got the hiccups. Hey, what's up you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, hello, I'm Lydia, and if you are new here, hiccups, god damn it. Video with hiccups. Great. Hey, what's up you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, hello, I'm Lydia, and if you are new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button, join the growing family, turn notifications on, and while you're down there, give me a thumbs up because it really does help me out. Today, we're talking about Christmas and mental illness. So yeah, how to cope at Christmas with mental illness. Let me introduce myself to those who are new. Hi, I'm Lydia, I'm 27, I turned 28 on the 4th of December. If you want to buy me a little gift, my Amazon wish list is in the description down below. I have some serious mental health conditions, such as schizoaffective disorder bipolar type, seasonal affective disorder, anxiety, PTSD, insomnia, and EDNOS, also known as OSFA. Now, I struggle with these conditions on a daily basis. But especially in the winter, my seasonal affective disorder really does get quite bad. For me, the worst months for me are October, November, December. They're just not good months. So I have to pay my mental health very specific attention to make sure that I don't fall back into old habits, to make sure I'm safe, and the most important thing, to make sure that I'm okay. Even if I'm not happy, the important thing is that I am okay in myself. So what can help over the festive time? I'm not going to tell you to have a cup of tea. I'm going to tell you to have a hot chocolate. Have a hot chocolate and get cozy under a blanket, or if you've got a heated blanket, wrap yourself up in it and warm yourself up. Or if you're like me, use a heat pad. Find a cozy book to read. I'm reading a poetry book at the minute. Practice breathing exercises. In, out. Box breathing is something that I recommend. I'll put a little icon on screen while I'm doing that so you can see what it is. Another thing you can do is find a show on Netflix that you really like, or watch your comfort film. For me, my comfort film is The Lorax. I watched it the other night and it filled my little heart with love. I love that film. I don't know why I love it so much, but The Lorax is so fucking cute. Now, a lot of Christmas is themed around family. And not all of us have the luxury of seeing our family at Christmas. There are people in hospital, there are people who live alone and can't afford to travel to see them. I'm fortunate in the respect that I can go and visit my family. What I suggest doing is FaceTime someone. For me this year at Christmas it's going to be weird because my little sister lives with her dad now. So I'm not going to see her on Christmas Day. Which is quite sad because we're quite close. She might be 13 and I might be 27, but we're close to each other. Another thing about Christmas is it's not always about the gifts. Now obviously getting gifts is nice, and like I said at the start, if you want to celebrate my birthday with me or Christmas with me, my Amazon wish list is in the description down below. There are stuff that's really cheap on there. I'm not asking for big expensive gifts. There are some expensive gifts on there, 'cause I use the same wish list for my family. But there's literally a lip balm that's £2 something. It's just little things, and if you've got an Amazon wish list, I invite you to leave them in the description, in the comments down below. And if you want to buy for somebody, be a secret Santa and get them something. You know, we're a community that cares. Another thing I invite you to do is buy a new outfit for Christmas Day. Spice yourself up a little, or get some new pajamas and just have a jammy day. I have Christmas pyjamas and personally I'm going to wear them on Christmas Day. I'm not getting dressed. Well, I probably will get dressed because we're going into the pub to have Christmas lunch. So another thing about Christmas that you might want to do if you're celebrating alone or you just don't enjoy that time of year, treat it like any other day. Obviously you can't go to the shops because they're closed. Well, they're closed in the UK, I don't know about the rest of the world, but in the UK they're closed. I don't know, if you're 6 months clean from self-harm, celebrate that. Treat it like any other day, you know. Yes, it's an occasion, but it doesn't have to be. I spent Christmas alone and in hospital a few years ago, and it was so lonely and I felt so bad. In my 27 years of my existence, I've missed 2 Christmases with my family. 1 because of COVID, 2 because I was in hospital. And that's another thing, if you're in hospital for Christmas, I am going to make a separate video on this, but order a tiny little Christmas tree and get some, like, what are they called? Baubles. That's what the word I'm looking for. You know, just like a little tree. Mine broke, so I don't actually have it anymore, but just a little tree. And get some little baubles to put on. Make some paper chains with paper, put them around your room. You know, make it homely for you. Make it as festive as you can. And if you normally spend time with family, ask them to come visit. You know, they might say no, so don't be disheartened if they do say no, but a lot of the time they want to spend time with you, and a lot of the time they will come and visit you. My family came to visit me on the 21st of December, and we did a mini Christmas there. They bought me loads of snacks to snack on, some fizzy drinks, and it was just a good time. Yes, I was alone Christmas Day and it sucked, but my room was a bit festive, and if you find yourself struggling on Christmas Day, here are some crisis lines that you can use. If you live in West London, here's the single point access line. You know, these are 24/7 companies. Companies, charities. I know what I mean. But they're there to be used. And if you are struggling at Christmas, you are not alone. If you've got any Christmassy video suggestions, let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to make them for you. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.